Hello guys, I'm gonna talk while this is installing just to save on time. Today we are gonna look at, Infamous, well, you can't really see it. Um, I'll show it later on. Infamous for the PS3, and I already finished up, so that's how it would take a lot longer. Should have waited. Okay, I'll say here. So Infamous for the PS3, can you see it here? Kinda front back. Inside a little bit, yeah, not a lot. Basically, this is part of a collection here. It's a PS3 collection, two full games plus the Festival of Blood DLC. I'm going to review each one of those three in a separate video. I have a really interesting history with this game. One of the few games I actually grew up with, kinda. I played the second one as a demo at Walmart when it was out a lot, and I think what really pulled me in was the electricity aspect. I'm a real sucker for electricity in any medium. And this is one of the few games I remember growing up and just really being hyped about. I tried playing. When I got a PS3, it came with it came with discs of it, and I was super hyped. And I remember playing when I was young, and I realized they were demo discs, and they barely had any content. I was so upset about it. And this is the first time I'm really going back to play this series. Now, I only really touched upon the second one. I really haven't played the first one really or anything, so I don't have a ton of like background to these, but I'm gonna be doing those three here and going from there. So the first game here that we're going to talk about today, it was released in 2009. It has 8.0 out of 10 on IMDb with about 4,200-ish user votes. On the Wikipedia reception page, it's a big one. Metacritic gave the game 85 out of 100. OneUp.com gave it an A-. Edge 7 out of 10. Eurogamer 7 out of 10. Game Informer 9 out of 10. GameSpot 9 out of 10. Giant Bomb full 5 stars. IGN 9.2 out of 10. It did win some awards in some publications as well. IGN considered the title to be one of the best PS3 games to date. This game came out in 2009 as well. Core to the game's success, according to reviewers, were the basic mechanics of the game. Giant Bomb considered that Sucker Punch had nailed the basic gameplay elements, tying all the various aspects of the game together. The mixture of the main character's powers with the karma elements of the game were also praised. The powers and karma system were seen to bring difficult choices to how the player approached battles. Both sides of the karma system were considered to be fun to play. The mission structure was considered a strong asset of the game. According to XPlay, the missions forced the player to consider full extent of the main character's powers through their difficulty, but provided generous checkpoints to prevent too much frustration with the game. Reviewers cited the variations side missions highly related to the main story as positive aspects of the game. The presentation of Empire City was also considered a significant factor in the success of the game. The climbing and grabbing aspect was considered well done and avoided a frustration fest that other games' precision jumping generally bring about, according to Ralph. However, some reviewers note that Cole's climbing ability was too touchy, with the character grabbing into ledges too greedily, making it difficult to fine-tune jumps. In combination with Cole's other powers, it was cited the game as having the most original city traverse mechanics for an open-world game. The behavior of the city's population and how that was affecting the player's choice in karma was also seen as a positive and as a constant reminder of the game's setting. The game's story, particularly in the second half of the game, was considered to be a strong enhanced by presentation of the cutscenes. However, the quality of these scenes was seen to negatively highlight the poor animation used for in-game generated cutscenes and the quality of the voice work. It was also considered that Cole's voice to be too gravelly for the character. The initial hours of the game before the player started to acquire some of the more potent powers were considered to be difficult and may be off-putting to some. Eurogamer, knowing that the remainder of the game continues to have some difficult sections, such as sections where the player must defend a moving target against a large number of foes, and consider these to be repetitive and overlong. It was further commented that the electrical powers in the game are simply electricity-based reimaginings of standard video game weapon archetypes, such as shotguns and sniper rifles. And with the awareness leaves the difficulty of the game up to the enemy placement during encounters. The game is also going to be rough around the edges in technical execution, with lack of anti-aliasing and occasional pop-in rendering, as well as drops in frame rates when there's a significant amount of action on the screen. This was released a few weeks before Radical Entertainment's Prototype, a game with many similar concepts, including character finding himself with superpowers, a large open world environment that can be traveled by climbing up bridges and gliding around the city, and several other comparisons. This led to many game critics to compare and contrast the games. In a sarcastic review from Zero Punctuation of Prototype, it was comparing the two games point to point, and yeah, both games were equal in assets and all that. It was considered a rivalry and was highlight advantage disadvantage of exclusivity over a multi-platform release. Gaming analysts had this to say: due to near identical gameplay and quality scores, the Infamous vs. Prototype case study presents interesting data to publishers considering a sales bump a title could receive by choosing exclusivity over a multi-platform release. Infamous, yeah. In 2010, Infamous was ranked 5th in top 25 PS3 games by IGN. Yeah, it was pretty well highly seen. So let's get going in this game. Let's see how it goes. Oh, wow. Just fucking bombarded of crap there.
Activation plus 6 minutes. Pulse is 45. Respiration 10. Looking good, Cole.
What the hell happened?
Oh, shit. Ooh.
Cole, man, you there? Come on, man, pick up! See? What the hell's going on?
Alright, there we go.
Explosion. No shit, there was an explosion. TV says terrorists are blowing stuff up all over the city. Meet me at the Fremont Bridge. We'll get Trish and find some place to hunt them down.
Shit.
I'll see you there.
Yeah, definitely. Ooh.
What the hell? Should be dead.
Yeah, I think his voice is fine enough. I don't think it's too gravelly.
Oh, man.
Shit. Ooh, shit. Oh, fuck. How do I... Oh, yeah, the tunnel. This. Perfect. Oh, shit. I have to jump. Oh. Guess not.
What's happening to me?
Oh shit.
While sliding into unconsciousness, I can somehow, I don't know, hear the voices of the dying. Thousands crushed by falling buildings or burned alive in fires. Trish lost her sister, almost lost me. Zeke was always there, somehow sure that I'd wake up, while outside the city fell apart. A plague struck, followed by rioting, theft, rapes, civilization committing suicide. In a bullshit attempt to contain the biological threat, the federal government locked down all access in and out of the city. We were stuck in this cage with the psychos. Cops are all but gone off the streets, either dead or too chicken shit to stand against the gangs that control things now. Outside, things were bad. But inside me, something was beginning. Scary as hell at first. Gotta understand, there was no one to talk to, no experts to consult. But with time, I'm learning to control it, master it. Just hope it's not too late.
Nice. Man, there's a part of me that wishes I could do like long plays of games for like videos and streams or whatever, but I'm just not skilled enough for it. And I don't have the tech and time to like edit stuff down and make things polished up. It'd be too uncut. I kind of leave that to Corey. She's more aligned with that.
Battery's dead again. You mind putting on a freak show?
Sure. Glad it's good for something.
Probably need to charge them all. TV's a hog. Hurry up, dude. We're gonna miss all the good shows. Lay into it, man. Don't be afraid to cook those babies. Woo! That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Woo-hoo! Nice job, man. Boot tubes are working.
Weird. It feels like I got more power.
Yeah? And try frying those dummies over there. With all the nutballs running around, it'd be nice to see how much juice you're packing. Yeah! Lay into it, man. Fry those suckers. Yeah! Woo-hoo-hoo! Whoa! You see that? Flying so low, thought it was gonna crash into us. Hey, it's a TV jacker. I love this guy.
Just got word that the feds dropped some elite packages So head over to Archer Square and get that food before the Reapers show up. Voice of survival, out.
Told you they drop food.
Man, you must be out of your mind. You think any of those pencil necks gives a crap about us? This is a PR stunt.
That isn't gonna stop you from pigging out, though, is it?
Hell no, it ain't. Zeke's gotta eat.
You take the stairs. I'm using the express elevator.
Oh, man, get to have all the fun.
That's what I'm talking about.
Can you believe it?
Whew! Oh, that was one hell of a jump, man. Wish I could do something like that. Running down all those stairs. That sucks donkey balls. Hey, Cole, before we head over to Archer, I need to go pick up a new 6-shooter.
Oh, here we go.
That was badass. The second you touch it, the electricity in your hands cooks off the gunpowder, and the whole thing goes kabam! The look on your face was priceless.
Damn near blew my hand off.
Which is why you won't be touching the new one. Traded this guy one of my homemade batteries for it.
The ones that explode when you use them?
Hell, he doesn't know that. Come on. Told me he was gonna leave the gun in the parking lot a few blocks from here. Hey,
Where are you going?
You know what I miss? Pizza. Big sloppy slice, dripping with grease and pepperoni. And payday. Having a big fat wad. Bills in your pocket.
Yeah, I'd settle for some hot water.
Hey, remember that time we were coming home from Duffy's and I had to take a leak? And that bike cop was yelling at me to put up my hands?
You pissed all over.
Hey, he told me to put up my hands. While he's fumbling around, I jump back in and we take off. Awesome.
You see,
Yeah, awesome.
like this kind of stuff where storytelling and stuff and cutscenes told through the action, I prefer this way of telling a video game story than overdoing cutscenes, because it kills two birds with one stone, and it saves on time.
Ah, come on. He told me he was going to leave it under a car. I figured there'd be only one. We'll never find it.
Stand back. I got an idea.
Woo-hoo-hoo! Hellacious! Hell, I didn't know you could do something like that.
Yeah, me neither. There was this surge.
Hey, man, you don't look so hot.
Trained all of a sudden. Hang on a second. Did you see that?
Man, you're a walking battery. You must have to recharge whenever you fire off a bunch of juice.
I can feel the electricity surging through me. Almost like I'm being healed by it.
Oh, this rocks so hard. Come on, let's haul tail over to Archer Square before someone takes all the brewskis.
Cole, you there?
Hey, babe.
Did you hear they dropped some food?
Yeah, Zeke and me are heading over there.
How are you feeling?
All right, I guess. Powers are all over the place. Used to be I could barely power a light bulb. Now I'm jumping off of buildings, frying the junk on Zeke's roof.
You jumped off a building. What were you thinking?
Relax. I'm fine.
Just take it easy. After what happened to Amy, I couldn't.
Yeah,
See you guys at Archer Square. I love you.
you too.
I'll pay attention next time.
snuck up there. I hate to say it, pal, but hey, you're the only guy here who lived from a fall like that. You gotta climb up there and knock that stuff free. Get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
Jeez, I am struggling with this.
Get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
How do I get up there?
Get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
Shit.
Get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
God. Alright, so I can't get up there.
Get up there, Cole! The Reapers will be here any minute!
Oh, sweet. Okay. Jeez, I'm such an idiot. You see, this is why I can't do, like, these long play stuff. Because it takes me, like, forever and a half to figure out the next step. Like a dumbass.
Yeah! We are eating!
Damn. Too late. That's where I caught my first sight. Reapers. Before the blast, they were just a bunch of junkies doing drugs. Now, they own the neon district. Taking whatever they want. That changes the day.
shit. Shit. Gotta be careful.
Dang, those freaks are brutal. There's more on the way. Well, that's the last of them. It's chow time. A lot of food here. Enough to feed the three of us for weeks, maybe longer.
Mm.
But if I fry a couple people in the crowd, the rest will run away. The food will be all ours. But some of these guys might starve.
Nah, I'm gonna let them take the food.
I got one open. Let's eat.
Oh.
Hey, Trish.
Oh, I'm so glad you guys cleaned up. These poor people are starving.
Just doing what I can. Someone had to help them. Those idiots dropped us canned prunes. Now who the hell want to eat this crap?
Take a look at this supply city. The plot you're seeing was taken by a security camera near
Hey, Cole! You're up on the big screen.
city or lives. Someone from your family died? Well, now you know real story. If you know anything about this guy, let me know. Because we gotta get the word out on this terrorist. Whoever he is, we're gonna make him pay.
Ever been called a terrorist? All I remember from that day is going to work and then running for my life. That video, though. How'd I get that package? Why would I deliver a bomb? Who?
Regardless, the consequences are everywhere. Whatever there'd been between Trish and me was gone. She didn't say a word, no emotion, nothing, just walked away. By then, people nearby were starting to recognize me. It was gonna get ugly. Even Zeke was giving me weird looks. He and I made quick plans to meet up at Stamford Bridge. Try to get out of town. Just hope he shows. Because right now, I'm a little short on friends.
Nice.
Let's make him pay!
Hmm.
Kids over there freezing their asses off. You got something to spare, take it over there. Those kids need it more than you do. And just because you haven't gotten your kids' clothes doesn't get you off the hook. Give whatever you got. Kid that's cold and scared doesn't care if his clothes fit or not. He just wants to be warm.
Shit. Hmm.
You see that?
Shit. Alright, we're gonna... Let's look at controls here. Cover. Alright, we're gonna call... we're gonna call it good here. So this is Infamous for the PS3. This is an awesome game. I love this game already, and I barely played it, and I love it. I just love, like, this came out in 2009. This was right when, like, the superhero stuff was just starting to kind of gain some steam, because Iron Man came out in 2008, you know. Superhero stuff was starting to take steam, and this game kind of was an early cash in on that. Next one, we're gonna review the sequel to it, and we're gonna see how that holds up compared to this one. It's gonna be interesting. Man, I do want to play more of this game, but it's one of those things where you kind of have to balance out your time. But like I said, it is what it is with it. But yeah, I do recommend this game for sure, especially if you're looking for a cool superhero-driven game that's a little bit more original and not as, like, DC Marvel-esque. Definitely try this one out for sure. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. In case you want to chat with anyone at the Campy Company, don't want to use the YouTube comment section, we do have a couple options. First one is we have a Discord channel. You can find a link to that in the About page / About section of our channel. We also have a community tab in our channel as well. You can access that anywhere at any time. We also have a Patreon page. The main goal of the page is to raise money for the channel, to give the channel a bigger budget, to do more ambitious things, and also start making merchandise for the channel as well. The merchandise itself will be geared toward aspects of the channel that you guys enjoy, so any support we get for that is much appreciated. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the videos, and have a good day.